government of Belize $60 million for, I don't know, feeding, whatever program. And these are the results. We employed so much people, which gone with so much thousands, and we purchased so much in goods, which gone with so much thousands, etc., etc. We have never heard accountability from any of these agencies. And then they rent high-end places here in Belize, pay good rent, and that's all they do. They live a good life here in Belize. They go to the Keys on weekends. And to them, it's only a matter, I don't know, people are not insulted. To them, it's, man, just find me at least 60 million, make them people are happy. We give the government, we do our photo shoots, and then we give thanks to whichever government, be it Saudi Arabia, state, whichever government decides to give them money. And we are happy with that. Well, much more this crowd, because like what Julius said, another son of Belize, say wherever they give away money, where we and the day, South Korea, wherever, we will be there. So, in my opinion, even prostitution has a limit. Even that has a limit. There's a certain line, even with that industry, within that industry, that has that there's a limit. But we don't reach that limit ever. So whatever money they get, I saw the other day a nice gentleman, I know him well from the Human Development. And when I hear them speak, I say, my, oh my, how they have been brainwashed and manipulated to a narrative. I counted this young man saying the word ensure in one brief interview 15 times. We must ensure that the people walk straight. And then we must ensure that after they walk straight, they go on and sit down good. And we must ensure that when they sit down good, ensure this is the language of the United Nations agencies. We will give you money to ensure. And that's how we do. Have you noticed the word ensure, how often it comes up?
Yep. Yep.
It is ensure. Well, I guess we will be happy with more money. Maybe the U.S. Embassy or Saudi Arabia or Iran or wherever will bring up more money for Belize. But I had to laugh when I heard that the U.S. Embassy is concerned about border security. Man, that's the most oxymoron thing I have heard in my life. They don't practice it. The same secretary, whatever it is, of immigration says, we are vetting people, what have you. How the ones who get where, well, and get where. And a million. You could imagine we having 50,000 people at our border and then just come right through. That is what the U.S. wants. They want to relieve sometimes their pressure and then come to Belize. After all, we give no money until we know. That now until we know. Honestly, people wake up. Let me tell you. So yesterday, I was, of course, alert with the elections in Venezuela. Some of the polling stations did not open, period. 2,000, 3,000 people outside.
Wow.
They were not allowed to vote. In some polling stations, they closed the gate and the people tore down a fence, and then the military started shooting bullets in the air and everybody dispersed. Because Jacques Maduro said that if he can't win with the votes, he will win by bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that to say, you know. And then you got the Jacques clapping for that. So it is no way in hell that he won that election. But As they say, they have two personalities in Belize now. We say power to the people. I wonder if they live in Narnia. Power to which people? The millions that came out to vote yesterday. The millions that were subjected to oppression, then kidnap some, then kill some, then betray some. But if you have the military in front of you with a gun facing you, there is no power to the people. Like, we don't understand that, Dudu. We always say power to the people, power to the people, power to the people. Power to the people that are not militarily oppressed. Because when they could shoot you and then the president said, well, maybe he needed to be shot.
Yeah.
Like how Che Guevara, that Mexican used to say, we are killing and we will continue to kill. Remember that famous speech at the United Nations? We have killed, I think it is. We will continue to kill. Because the revolution calls for that. So people wake up. I've always spoken about do not lose your freedoms. Fight for your freedoms. Once your freedom is gone, that is the end of it. If you don't have a military section on top of you, you'll have some political mafia, which is similar to what we have right now, on top of you. And then I read in the newspaper this weekend that crimes, homicide is up, murders are up. Is that true?
Yes, but that's been from about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
No, but I spoke about it, but I was wondering because I read it again, so I don't know if it went further up. But anyway,
It had to have gone up. It had to have gone up because there have been more murders since the last report.
Oh, okay. So now you have one, of course, another son of Belize, Mr. Musa, where they have an ad of him saying that the reason there is crime is because of poverty. And I think Mr. Kelvin has that in one of his ads. Right? And then government turn around and tell you that they reduce poverty from 52 to 26%. So if A equals, like the variables in algebra, if so equals so, then crime is supposed to go down by 50%. The only thing that has gone down by 50% is our purchasing power. $10 not a $5.
Yep.
20 at 10, 100 at 50. And I'm being conservative because I think it has reached nearly 60% devaluation.
Yep.
But then you have these pundits or exports, like what I said, saying that crime is directly related to poverty. So if they have reduced poverty, these sons of Belize, how come that hasn't been reduced? I don't know.
The PUP called a regular house sitting without the 5 working days notice, which their own speaker acknowledged has been standard practice.
To allow Standing Order 19.3 on notice of question to be applied as often as possible.
This time, however, the norm was deliberately violated because they're afraid of questions the opposition would pose about the alarming crime situation, fraudulent activities at natural resources, food insecurity and hustling at agriculture, failing PUP infrastructure, and everything else that's going wrong under this administration.
125 million US, 250 million Belize. This is money that the US is giving the country of Belize in order to fight poverty. This amount of money is an unprecedented amount, This is like beyond unprecedented. Any government giving this kind of money to Belize, it's unheard of. The biggest amount that we've known of was Venezuela giving Belize for 40 million. This time, 250 million.
$250 million.
And it is for poverty, and in particular, it is for education and energy. Isn't it then telling you that the U.S. is seeing something as it relates to the living conditions of people that the current PUP administration is telling us otherwise? The PUP, they tell we that poverty is under control. If indeed poverty is under control and it has been falling since they took office, there are what, 26, 36, whatever percentage it is that they have come up with now. If the poverty has gone down, why is it then that the U.S. is seeing it necessary to put money towards poverty alleviation,
Yeah.
and in particular the education system? The thing now they add up. The thing now they add up. We can say, boy, we are right in terms of poverty, we fight poverty and we're doing well in terms of fight against poverty, and then turn around, they take $225 billion for the same purpose that you are saying you are doing well under. And then the next thing where Honorable Faber pointed out, what is the motivation? What is behind this $250 million? You see, when they donate boats to the Coast Guard, we know why. Because they want to go patrol out there, because the transshipment of narcotics in the sea. When they give the police body cams and that kind of thing for internal security,
crime,
we know this $250 million not come with there is no, or they not tell we publicly what exactly it is for. And we go back again to the thing. How can the government of Belize accept this money, and they have been saying that they are doing so well with poverty? So well with poverty. Why this thing is just not add up? It's not adding up. It's not adding up.
But for so like we all know, when the Statistical Institute come up with some figures and so, and then they tell you, oh, unemployment rate at 3%, and this, and then they want to tell you, the Statistical Institute want to tell you, what, 100 and something thousand people who the outside of this. Man, so not correct. When they tell you, oh, this, and then they tell you about figures and figures, boss, when a man they tell we that know we the feel ya. We know they feel it. The poverty rate gone down. We know they feel it. People.
But if the poverty rate gone down, why is there this need for $250 million? What you need that for?
For hustle.
If poverty is in under such control, why you need $250 million? Why? Pray tell me that one.
And the thing is, you hear them and they borrow and everything is so good and this and that. People can't eat. We got less than 400,000 people, I believe, you know. It shouldn't be very, very difficult to ensure a better way of life for Belizeans, you know. With the kind of money they borrow, $1.8 billion. America just give a $250 million.
The thing is that they are borrowing for things that you cannot quantify, the things that you cannot say, boy, all right. They borrow for housing and 100 houses to build. Then they're not that. They're not the borrow like that. They're skills for the future. And then the last two. Did I ever say what it was that they were borrowing for?
The last two, yes, sustainable what and
don't understand
Inclusive and urban development program about 10 million. And IDB give $2.5 million, and improving health services that are another $14 million from IDB. The last two they had boy. But and then when you look on a program and then loan you, they borrow this for do this, but how we know that the money
sustainable and inclusive urban development program.
Mm-hmm.
Sustainable and inclusive urban development program
Yeah.
that will contribute to the sustainable the sustainable urban development of municipalities in northern Belize. Where that including Corozal, Orange Rock, San Pedro, and Burgers Key. $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
$20 million that you know, Joe.
Yeah.
But what is sustainable and inclusive urban development? What is it?
I don't know.
Sustainable. They will make the people below to touch. They will make the what is it? What is it?
You don't know. Only they know.
And then the other one.
That's
The
all.
other one that me feel. The health system, right?
Yeah,
Improving
improving health.
efficiency, quality, and access in Belize's health
Yes, sir.
system.
Yeah. 14 million.
Improving efficiency, quality, and access in Belize's health system. That are $24 million.
Yeah.
No, sorry, that are 14 million Belize dollars.
28.
Total 28.
Yeah. 28. That
Not 24. 24 million. It's 10 and 14.
10 and 40
Seven.
24.
10 and 10 US
Mhm.
and 7 US. That are 10, that are 20, 7, 14. So that 24 million and not 28 million. So the question is, what are these things? What is sustainable? What is sustainable? You know,
Wait. Sustainable and inclusive urban development program.
what is that, and what is improving efficiency, quality, and access? Is it like climate resilience of the coastal road? Not like that?
I don't know.
Because we see what climate resilience is for the POP. You see how climate resilience the coastal road is. How climate resilient the coastal road is. After a hard rain, it wash away.
First rain.
It wash away.
Yeah. But what I mean, where this they don't make one program where they build a new building out of technical. They use a football field for build a new. Where that I mean, what?
Steam.
Steam. Where that? You know, we have enough building. You have enough government building right there. You got two compound there where underutilized. But you going to go build a new building for steam. Boy.
STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. STEAM. At least that you know what it is. You know what the acronym mean.
Yeah, but how you know
How
that?
you never use the existing buildings that are there.
Exactly. I see. Like I tell you, and this is the thing where really upset me. You see right here, LIU. They just move over across the bridge to a new building when in the rent. And you wonder, but wait, they move out of a government complex and they gone. All right. Let's say for argument's sake, the building is too small, and I don't know why the building is too small for people just can't collect check. Because basically that way you come and collect check. You see 15 dining, you see how they're crowded because you collect check. Now, so which means that if you may come up and each one of these recipients had a bank account, you don't need no
They
big building.
said they start use digital wallet now, Joe.
Uh-huh.
That's what they say.
Well,
That's what they say.
so you never need
But I don't know that to be true.
yeah, well, that's what they
Because they are
say.
known to say things that are not necessarily true.
But I say, all right, if you use the wallet, you put the money in the account. All right? So that are the only reason why you need a big building. But they gone and they still maintain now. You got a few people here, but then they down the street. But I tell you, you got the Bliss School and Nursing building, a 3-story building, you know, where only the bottom floor is being utilized. You got one building right at the St. Thomas Street. By the way, St. Thomas Street get worse. I got through the last set. My
Well,
God.
rain, you can't expect
They
anything
got
more.
one building right there by the traffic light where they got downstairs. They got the government bookstore. You got the old technical compound, a whole compound there where just they got to waste. Use them thing for government office, man. I mean, they're like.
But you know why they don't want to use that for government
Because
office?
nobody could hustle.
Because they got a one parley. She the make deal. Every time they rent house, every time they rent place for government, she get one cut off the
Yeah.
top. So it's in her best interest to have government they rent all over the place every day and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, they're like the other
So
day.
there is no interest, there is no impetus for government to be occupying government buildings.
They're like the other day you showed us one
Down
thing
south,
there, down
that plus
south,
the
where you move,
Mango Creek, Mango Creek, yeah.
Independence,
Independence.
where you move the court, the magistrate court from upstairs at the police compound, you know, and you carry it down a building where the picture you show look like one garage. You don't pay for that. And then now, when you look on the building, the security, you question, well, security for this place.
And
Man,
you said that the tape, the cash and tape with the wrong it, or the crime scene tape. Apparently the data were probably cell in there, you know. The prisoner's cell.
Uh-huh.
They're right there in that garage looking space. They're right there in the prisoner's cell. So they put the tape wrong it so that people no approach
No go in
the prisoners.
Okay.
So that have to show you
That
how
they-
safe it is.
Man, you up at the police station. You got the magistrate court up at the police station at Mango Creek there. And what you want to do? You going to rent one building from somebody where they not even adequate for the court man. But that's how PUP do it. It's all about who the hustle.
Cronies, sir.
Who the hustle.
It's about the
Who the
cronies,
hustle.
sir. About the cronies. And they do it blatantly, you know, Joe.
Yeah, man, they don't care.
They do it
Don't say
blatantly.
they come up with a program where the campus.
Campus 1 and Campus 2.
Yeah, you the get government
And then they got a
building.
special vehicle.
Yeah, you the get.
Then they hire a special person outside of social security to drive that special
Yeah,
vehicle.
that don't like the concert.
Drive away with all the money.
Listen to me, that don't like the concert, you know. You get one special person for drive the concert. Yeah, Carla, good morning, your life.
Morning, Joe Alfonso.
Yeah, man.
I listen to the news, brother, and how much children's home we got in this country? Then Bali in Ghana get $25,000 at this children's home that's some Pedro, right? Malam, parents, and everybody. What happened to the rest of children's home then? Huh? They needed this and they needed that. What happened to the rest of homes? Then cares what musician gonna visit the home and all kind of fanfare thing. Huh? What happened? Only some Pedro children home they say. What happened to the rest say? He donate $25,000 and a whole lot of television and a whole lot of, cameraman and things, high tech. Anybody show us?
Boy,
What the Ministry of Human Development there?
And you guys have the
Absent.
Pan load.
absent.
You understand?
I know they got
What happened
children's
to
home,
the
yeah.
children's
They got
home?
one children's home, where the Belize City.
By
Then they got one
Why
that
only
in
San
Cayo.
Pedro?
Yeah.
Our care singer there and a whole lot of, the charade.
I wouldn't care the boy hit a run.
Mala,
Yeah, that shouldn't
I know that
say.
you-
They broke up, my brother. Yeah, they broke up, they broke up.
Okay, buddy. Yeah.
In fairness to the young lady, that artist, she was most gracious in coming to Belize and her interaction with the public. So I can't be upset with her coming and whatever her public relations moving around in the country. But lad, $25,000. That it? Is that it?
That it. 25 G's and a curling and boy will they do good for the children's home there.
Boy, they ain't chance. They ain't chance, man. And like the caller said, what happened to the other children's homes?
Where, like your question where you asked earlier, where human development there, where the minister there, where the minister of human development there. Boy, you know human development, they got money and they could spend money just like that, because that have to develop human. They're supposed to, they're right there, sure, boy. But what you expect, fun? So who are the minister? Dolores?
Pains.
Pain? And Dolores no care.
More than one pain.
Dolores no care about nothing. Dolores no care about nothing. Dolores are just like your uncle. I cousin, where they in a government. They not care about nothing. Oh, you want to get, like I listen to Karim boy and I have to laugh. What Karim know about crime? Karim grow up with a gold spoon in his mouth there. Where them boy know about education? All them boy gone to private school. In fact, all of them pick they go to private school right now. So you think they care? While the young boy and they out the telephone, so I tell you every night,
That's summer, no?
Yeah, that's summer, but lad, some of them they out there without shot. The night
summer.
on bike and
A
like,
hat.
boy.
That's summer.
Well, I hope that when school open, I'll see less of them, but to see the all year wrong. Like I say, we get $250 million free money, and it's supposed to go for education. And then they I can't remember what amount they said there's out of that $250 million is going to be used for education, but the EMF.
Most of it
The
is
most of it, right?
Yeah.
I'm a portion of it for it. But like I say, like I've always been saying, right? That, and I know me come up with this, that Cowie, Christopher Cowie, the Minister of State and the Ministry of Finance came up and he said, and I heard it out of his own mouth, that 45% of the high school students did not return back to school after COVID.
Joe, you realize this 2 years ago, right?
I know that 2 years ago. Uh-huh.
So you don't think that number they up?
Well, it gone up, right? But I'm saying to you, man, I would have been one of the happiest person right now if you hear they may come up and say, boy, a portion of this money that for education, that forget them people back to school. We know hear that. Carla, good morning, you're live.
My brother,
Uh-huh.
morning.
Morning.
My side Musa was bad during his administration. Linda was bad, but freaking John Besseno. I've never had problem with income tax return and none of their past ministers. This is the first time I ever had having problem with income tax return. 2 years now and no income tax return. All you do is take the money and shove it in your pocket.
Yeah. Well, you can't hold there, you know. You can't hold there at all. Carla, good morning. That one. Yeah. You can't hold them, my buddy. You say the 15th, you have to pay GST. And you not pay on the 15th, man, you have to pay 10%. And boy, they not joking you at
no
all.
mercy.
Yeah, they not
no mercy.
yeah, they don't joke with you at all.
Yes, yeah, no,
But then
it's
go
very-
owe you your return for years, you know, and you can't charge them. Carla, good morning, you're
And
live.
I'll follow the one arm. No?
Morning.
Uh-huh.
So we're going with MPUP, they try to do last minute project that Kayo.
Which,
People fool or what?
which project that? Which
Which
project
school?
that? I wonder which project. I wonder the project.
Yeah.
Maybe I could get some information from the project.
Oh, yes, man. Tell me, bye-bye. Call me back and
I
tell
wanna
me
know
which
which
project that
project.
Kayo, man. They know what, the PUP were kind of hesitant to do anything for Kayo, you know. Because I'm going to tell you something, you know, like the states, you know, they follow this election and, oh, this is a red state and this is our blue state. Kayo is considered by the People's United Party one red state. One UDP thing. And so, very few projects going in at that. Very, very, very few projects. Because if you look on the last municipal election, because you had what? You got four constituencies within the town, right?
Not east, central.
You
Only three.
You got
guys.
three. You got three of them. That is within the municipality, and all of them went red. And so under the PUP, the PUP consider Kayo, Santa Elena, and Santa Elena and San Ignacio.
UDP
It is
district.
big. The one red district, and so very, very little project.
So that's, I want to know which project the man is talking about,
Yeah.
because it would surprise me that they're going to be doing any project there.
BTB prior to election never may do some project by the river.
No,
Has
no,
it been
no,
done?
Joe,
Uh-huh.
if that project had ever happened, you know the whole project may be underwater most of the time.
Yeah. Can I hear a flood?
All the time.
But you see that the PUP, they go in and make that promise. Just second they promise we. Why I did tell you no fun so? I drive.
But
through
that project, that may want hustle, you know.
Yes.
That want
Yes.
hustle, and you know where the money may come from?
BTB.
Correct.
BTB, no accounting.
Correct.
And then you hear, boy, we spend $500,000, but no accounting. You don't have to account for that. And where the chances are, then they tell you about the project, maybe the money was this, maybe the money was disbursed fund, so, but nothing happened. But you don't have to
All of
account
that.
for it.
All of that.
You ever think
All
about
of
it? That could
all of
happen.
that. This time, like 1 week before the election.
Yes. I just like St. Thomas Street. They get worse now. And fun so the two boy, I tell you no. I wish we got election every week or every month. But when you see prior to municipal election, boy, on the highway, then they fix the highway every other day, you see, and you have for they Belize City, man, you go right down here, so right now. Take right down here and take that weather street near Johnson Street or Wood Street, one of them, right down there, so man, they approach
That
them.
one is at Johnson.
Bad.
Wood Street get paved.
Bad.
Johnson.
bad.
It's
Fun,
terrible.
so, as a swing
as-
round, so some big old.
It's
man,
as bad as with Princess Ma. No,
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
But all of that, boy, all of that. You see, you got my boy there. Where the one near from City Council, boy. Oh, don't worry, BTB want fix that. This one I fix that. That one I fix that. Election gone, win.
Pallad is responsible for that.
Yeah. Oh,
Princess
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. The
Boy,
Pallad, you know.
yeah, boy, but I want to tell everybody, I got through the last night.
You can't drive from the street.
My God, it bad. And I dey ask them, man. I dey ask them fun. So the two hole right on the highway there, as you come out of Juliet Severanis, where part I live, and you
That's
dey come
Julius,
down.
man.
Julius.
I hope you don't cry when they fix it, cause he like cry. He's sentimental.
Boy, that's true. I hope you not broke your head this time. You know,
Broke your hand.
Well, you broke your hand, I head you broke up. You must say, I buck the wall now, you know, punch the wall, you buck the wall, you buck on. And then you said that the police bust the head or something. Boy! But it bad, boy. Then they two hole and then they get bigger and bigger and bigger, boy. And it's sharp too. This morning I
Pray your
come-
tire on a bus.
Huh?
Pray that your tire
Well, boy, here we have to
doesn't.
try. When I come out, I try maneuver. I try saddle one on it. But then what happen, it gets so big that you just saddle it. You know they got the divider, right? You have to be careful how you do it. Because you run into the divider, because the hole get bigger. But you know how long will it talk about that, Papa? Julius fix the thing now, man. Send fast a minute. Send fast now, man.
Yeah.
Send fast, Papa. Boy, but the street there bad. Everybody there, I'll not call you yet and tell you about police street. One piece of that street need fix, you know. Boy. But I was say because Alan live here, that area, they know fix that street there. Boy. But it get rough. It's rough. You know how much people right now fun so live from paycheck to paycheck. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how some people survive. I don't know how some people survive. And with a lot of money, $250 million $250 million where they give it in a loan. I mean in a one grant. We borrow $1.8 billion spelled with a B. Thanks for Said, spelled with a B. And Belize, and look on the quality of life that Belize, boy. You know that one you that believe, boy, with all them money where they man they borrow, then just give it $250 million. You that believe the quality of life would have been much more improved. When they man they tell you give figures.
Election they come.
Huh?
Elections they come.
Uh-huh.
So I say they roll out a program application for sustainable and inclusive Belize program from the IDB. Say the government got their money, so they let it out now. The Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Enterprise, in partnership with the Ministry of Economic Development, invite interested small farmers to apply for the Sustainable and Inclusive Belize program. Small farmers producing between 0.5 and 20 acres, once approved, will receive technical assistance and capacity building for 3 years in the application of sustainable agriculture and environmental practices and the adoption of climate smart technologies. Hopefully, then thing no wash way.
But
The program will provide, this is the one. The program will provide financial assistance in the form of green innovation vouchers through the financing of small producers for the implementation of viable farm plans. Vouchers will cover up to 85% of the approved cost of the farm plan. The farmer's counterpart contribution will be noticed at 15% monetary or in kind. So then they start Lego money.
Oh, that is sustainable thing.
No, this is farm. No, this is agriculture. That one is a different thing.
That election
That
money.
free
man.
money.
That election money. Only PUP can get that.
So
I wonder how much of that my want get too.
so now
Because then a voter
so now they have a thing with ethnicity.
Uh-huh.
Because when you follow the application, you have to put your ethnicity. They have mestizo, they got the Maya, East Indian, Garifuna, and Mennonite. What's wrong with that?
God, say it again for me, boy, Mecca.
Wrote it down.
Uh-huh.
They got the mestizos,
Uh-huh.
the Maya,
Uh-huh.
the East Indian, the Garifuna, Mennonite.
I'm very cruel.
Oh,
I'm very cruel.
oh. They,
Boy, I tell anybody, but that for election, boy.
the election money, man.
You know, me they tell you no long time phone, so me they tell you, election will be, they are call election before the end of this year. Election will be 2024.
No,
November
man, election
or
will be
December.
in the next year.
You think so?
Mm.
But them money I want to give out quickly. What do we do?
Don't release
The
that
green
money.
voucher?
Yes,
The
for
green
green.
voucher. Which will cover 85% of the project. Well, if the green voucher
That
they
a
cover...
cha-ching.
Yeah, but you know, here technical assistance and a lot of that.
That a money, boy.
Yeah. But the north, you know.
That's money, sir.
The north, they not tell you about none down south. They're not countrywide, right?
No.
The north.
Mhm.
The north.
What happened to Punta Gorda?
We have to
What is
them,
the Toledo district?
yeah, but we have to them want to get born out.
What
who need
happened
help.
with the Toledo district?
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
Those
have
who
to them
need
want to
help.
need help. They need help. They need help. And urgent assistance. So we have to them. They can't get any green voucher too. Or they can't get any blue voucher. Why I tell you this government
Elections are
sick.
coming.
Why listen to me? Anything where ministry, they know we got some program where the Mexican and if give some subsistence to farmers.
No, man, that was Sembrando Vidas. Sembrando Vidas.
Mexican I remember that Sembrando. So. Where am to that? The green voucher, boy. Green voucher will be
The elections
issued
are coming.
to cover 85% of the cost. And-
Creole are black, so they're not included.
Uh-huh. But they got Garifuna in there. Yeah, but not Creole.
Creole not farm, you see. Creole, apparently for them, Creole don't farm.
You see all them thing in them man, they do your fun, so be they tell you, you know, with the kind of money where them man got access to, the Belizean should have got a better way of life. Belizean should have got
But they
more
just
better.
spend money
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, they know they're just craziness because they cream, then the thief. Then the thief. We need a government. We need a government where we actually want to improve the lives of Belizean. You're going to want a better life in a Belize. Man, you hear the whole $5 minimum wage. Belize don't need no minimum wage. No $5 minimum wage. Belizean need this government to come up with a living wage where you could live off of. Because I tell you, a lot of people tell you, so listen to me. You see that $5 minimum wage, we would prefer that it go right back to where it was, and the cost of living and everything remain that way because we were living better before that $5 minimum wage. But you see, that is one of the election promise. We increase the minimum wage to $5. When, listen to me, the majority of the workforce, I would have said 80% of the workforce, but they get more than $5 an hour for minimum wage. It was only a small sector of the workforce when nobody get that. And everybody make fool because every life want be better. But as the minimum, as they increase the minimum wage to $5, but everything start up. Because as the PUP get in the first week, they raise the cost of fuel. And that started to put one dent on everything. Everything. It's hard to live in Belize. Hard. There are people right now who can't even eat 3 meals a day. So now they got the green voucher by Ministry of Agriculture, the green voucher. But only Orange Rock, they say Orange Rock and only Orange Rock.
Because
Check on them, man. And what they do for well, my one win again, you know.
No, sir. No, Corozal. No, sir, no.
This is hopefully they again.
Small farmers producing between 5 and 20 acres. No, sir.
Okay.
Green innovation vouchers.
And that will cover 85% of the cost. And the farmers, the farmer will only be contributing 15%. If they get 85%, that will happen. Only 15 left for you contribute to. Boy. I don't want to help the people in down at PG though, boy. We experienced. Kayo had bushfire too, we affect farms.
Yes.
But they not help Kayo. Kayo are the red district. They not help Kayo. The only thing that help Kayo for do that make people not vote UDP. So no voucher. See the green voucher, why green innovative vouchers? They only go to PUP, you know. And if you look for that, no fun, so. But you see, there'll be no evaluation and no monitoring of the thing to find how much farm. Because you want to hear husband get, wife get, picnic get for the same farm, you know. Because that enough help no farmers improve. That help my and
Electioneering.
stay in a power because here we have things good.
Electioneering.
Yeah, things good right now, my buddy.
It's a minute after 9.
We'll be back.
We need to take our commercial break and be right back.
House sitting without the 5 working days notice, which their own speaker acknowledged has been standard practice.
To allow Standing Order 19.3 on notice of question to be applied as often as possible.
This time, however, the norm was deliberately violated because they're afraid of questions the opposition would pose about the alarming crime situation, fraudulent activities at natural resources, food insecurity and hustling at agriculture, failing PUP infrastructure, and everything else that's going wrong under this administration. The UDP boycotted the sitting because it is pointless attending if our parliamentarians are not allowed to pose the hard questions on behalf of the Belizean people and nation.
We were elected to speak on behalf of the Belizean people. Shutting out the opposition is anti-democratic and it is fascist.
The PUP is hell-bent on undermining our democracy, and the United Democratic Party is determined to defend it.
Catus Construction aggregates and trucking, sand and gravel, premium black soil, crushed stones, washed white sand, river stones, concrete mix, and much more. Catus Construction aggregates and trucking has everything. Visit us at our new branch located at mile 5.5 George Price Highway, right across from Old Belize. You can pick up any material or get it delivered straight to your door. We deliver by the truckload, the cubic yard, and even by the sack. Call 611-6600. That's 611-6600. Catus Construction aggregates and trucking.
V-Bucks and get a chance to win a $10,000 home vacation with Benny's. Quality and savings.
Looking for great deals on electronics? Then stop in at VIP Wireless at number 14 Orange Street, Belize City. We have Fire Stick, Roku, and Comcast devices starting at only $79.99. We also carry smart television sets at unbeatable prices. Looking for name brand cell phones? We have them all at incredible prices. We also have power banks, wireless speakers, headphones, and much, much more. Visit us, 14 Orange Street in Belize City, or call 227-1431. VIP Wireless, connecting you to the world through technology.
Let's all be safe during the rainy season. Belize Electricity Limited reminds you that heavy rains can cause flooding in your neighborhood and on roads. Avoid driving or walking in flooded areas, which can have hidden dangers such as debris and fallen power lines. Belize Electricity Limited cares about your safety. Please stay safe.
Summertime is here and it's time to upgrade your summer with the latest and greatest in tech gadgets at rock bottom prices. We've got everything you need to enhance your summer adventures without breaking the bank. Capture those unforgettable moments in crystal clear quality with Android phones starting as low as $109, or Samsung phones with a 1-year local warranty included starting at $349. Entertain your kids on long trips with our tablets starting at only $155. Occupy your gamers and movie lovers with TVs and PlayStations, or with headphones and earbuds starting as low as $25. To top it off, stay on track of your fitness goals with up to 22% discount on fitness products like smartwatches. Don't miss out on our summer sale, offering incredible deals and discounts. With every purchase, you also get a chance to be one of 7 lucky winners to win a free primary school tuition grant. It's 7 stores, 7 chances, and 7 lucky winners. Visit Cellular World today to enhance your summer and make it unforgettable.
Power on with confidence. Design Depot brings you an attractive selection of GE appliances, including microwaves, washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers, countertop appliances, and more. We understand the importance of appliances that not only endure, but also excel in performance. As your trusted GE USA authorized dealer, we stand for reliability and performance, ensuring that you can power on with confidence. Visit us today and power on with efficient, reliable, and energy-saving solutions with GE appliances from Design Depot.
Design Depot, all in one place.
It's right here in the city, the first annual Birds Eye Lobster Fest! What?
Yes, the Big Bad Birds Isle is having a first of its kind on August 18th.
From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Birds Eye Lobster Fest! Come satisfy your lobster taste bud. There will be additional entertainment such as Kids Creative Corner, trampolines, bouncy house, face painting, mini games and prizes, music by exclusive sound!
Sponsored by Travelers Liquors, Belize Tourism Board, Belize City Council, Birds Eye Restaurant, Birds Eye Cabanas, Four-Way Stationery and Internet Cafe, Pelican Bear, Kicks Original.
So Belize, see you all on Sunday, August 18th.
Birds Eye Lobster Fest! We reach no time in our bill, invest, can you know when I cross? Stack up with paper till you get enough. Sitting in a plane, gotta know we trust.
Crawling insects freaking you out? Meet the new and improved insect specialist, Super Short Talks, now with a pleasant scent. Designed to stop crawling insects instantly, Super Short Talks Crawling Insect Killer kills roaches, ants, and even centipedes on contact. Super Short Talks.
Watch the trail of the insect stop when you spray the web up. Flying, crawling, insects are falling when you spray them with Bob. Nothing comes close to Bob. Bob, the Caribbean brand. Bob, the #1 brand. Bob, the baddest in the land. Nothing comes close to Bob.
When the root bugs get in your way, pull
cluster pop. The Caribbean brand get serious, get pop.
Wama Guarugu, Nidu Heno. Wagia Garinago. Hamagiyono. Owale Lulu Wadamu Ridago. Hi.
Welcome back to Monday's edition of First Thing the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, we're sitting in Studio 2, operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City, Monday, the 29th day of July, 2024. Yeah.
I wonder if the environmental groups meet with the Prime Minister yet. Apamo.
Yeah, we don't hear nothing about it for sure. I know they may get the attention of the Prime Minister, and they were supposed to have a meeting.
Nothing yet. Chance and people get all of their money by get all of their source of income. All.
And the law, the proposed law done.
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not.
Just okay.
Just in the process.
Take away everything.
So what happened?
I like you, and just knock out the financing. And then the government will control everything because they have set up the directorate, and then you have to get permission for put camera, whatever you want to do, you know.
Whatever work you want to do.
Boy. And then they want to know who want fund, how much fund you want to get.
Pull the rug from under their feet.
And so but the thing is, you know, when you hear where they go on, and so you wonder, well, then who will be responsible for manage these areas? Because
government. The government is responsible. Because government will take it on.
Well, then, if government responsible, what kind of management we have? Because you remember recently with the roads were built into the reserve and the bridge they built.
But not only that. How about the fires?
The fires, yeah, but a whole lot of
the
things.
Fires where they did nothing.
Yeah.
Where they still have not lent any assistance to those communities that were affected by fires. It's a government to talk about, you know, but the only government, they started PUP government to talk about. This is the PUP government.
For 2 years, they don't get no money from PAC. But they give $50,000 for the concert. They give over $300,000 for building a road in the free zone. But for protect the environment, they don't get no money for 2 years. Boy. So now, the environment now is added to the list where things get bad, worse.
But worse. I don't know, but that has been on the list for a while. It's just that they know,
well, nobody.
In all up in your face.
Well, nobody up in your face.
They're not like crime.
Yeah.
They're not like education. They're not like healthcare. They're not like transport. But he in the right too.
Well, no way.
All ministries
gone.
There is not a single ministry in this country that is operating the way it's supposed to operate. That they say, boy, that ministry is stellar in its performance. None. When I tell you none. There is not a single ministry that you could look at and say, boy, that thing that happened with that one there.
Yeah, that's true.
Ministry of Agriculture, Health, Youth and Sports, Transport, Education, Lands, Security, Police and so.
Yeah.
no ministry, none.
Human development. Boy, we're going to the dogs, man.
We're going to the dogs. We done the dogs. We did the dogs long time, sir.
Boy, dog.
We did the dogs long time. I don't know who could dilute themselves and think that we not did the dogs. We did a long time, Papa.
Taxes. Look upon the tax. The fuel, how much the fuel it costs. The man, they complain that he got problem, they collect refund. You can't owe government, you can't owe income tax, nothing, you know. You can't owe them nothing. Because if you owe them anything, boy, and then they fine. The 15th deadline for business tax, contract tax, GST, and you no file. You no worry yourself. Next month
period.
The next period you have to pay that. And you pay 10%, you know. 10% of your owe. Plus you pay one additional 10%. Boy. And you know, something, and I need to check it out, but I was told that you know, in a manufacturing, right? You clear your goods and so, but because of double taxation, you claim it back. And there are times when what you pay for your materials, your goods, right? It's more than the tax you owe. So you have on credit. And as somebody was telling me that if you're going to credit for more than 2 months, you have to get permission from the you have to get one clearance
Director General.
from the Director General that you could use that against where you owe. I need to check that out. Somebody informed me about that, I think last week or week before. So I need to check that out. But boy, it's rough.
So if you don't claim it within 2 months, you have to ask for permission afterwards.
And that's money. That's money. You paid more GST than you're claiming from your sales. Boy. You know, if we were able, if the government were able to collect all the GST that is paid, they could do away with the PAYE system. A lot of money. You know?
But sir, Plan Belize told the people that you see the PAYE, it would have been abolished 20% at a time.
Per year.
For year. So by now we supposed to be there.
The 10.
Not 10 because it's year almost done.
So 5.
Yeah, 5%.
Still at 25.
Of course, it's still at
still
25.
can't
You're not
collect-
going, and that not going no
And
way.
you still can't collect your
refund.
Your refund.
And that refund, that one thing, boy. You know, much people look forward to get the refund, Joe. How much people look forward to get the refund, and they can't get it. You know what it is for the day to wait, and can't get a refund.
And then they tell you, you're not reconcile, and you're not reconcile.
But this reconciliation thing, that who they supposed to reconcile with the employer? Some places got like 1 or 2 employees and they can't reconcile with the employer. Who for fault that?
You got a lot of people. Listen to me. Income tax, tax department got one large staff, you know. They got one large staff, but
busy doing what?
Well, that's a good question. But they got a large staff, right? And now with computer, it's easier, you know. Because every month you file.
Yes, everything is electronic.
Yeah, everything. So you go right back from program.
Everything is
so you
electronic.
Bam, you send it in. But Boy.
And then the people not collect them, the returns for years, 3, 4, 5 years. Then people wait for the income tax return, and then I give the excuse, oh well, your employer not reconcile it. So what it take to make the employer reconcile? At what point on they decide, boy, make I check this employer?
Yeah.
I make we get this thing on the way.
They can tell you the thing is computerized now. So you know, month by month by month by month, you claim so much or pay so much. You claim so much, and I know with the tax department and so a lot of things you have to send into now, you know, because now for like GST, and this was only implemented a few months ago. But what you have to do with GST, you have to send a list of your sales. No. And then you have to send a list of your purchases.
Wasn't that always the case?
No. What was the case? You had to send a list of your purchases. Because that's how you claim back your GST or right? Now you have to send one list of your sales. Because basically upon your sales you pay the 12.5%. So you send your sales and your GST where you pay your sales must match with that. That was only implemented I think 3 or 4 months ago. But now you have to send your sales, so at least your sales now. I am wondering how some of the business people, how some of the stores send the list of their sales. Let's say a machine where the cash register where they send that probably gonna total will send. Right? But I know you have to send at least your sales. And then based on your sales, that's how you claim your 12.5% on. Right? But you can't collect your returns yet. Why?
Some of them dead and not collect yet.
Yeah.
That's true. That does.
What happen? You know, as we talk about, you're asking about APAMO, right? And I tell you, we're flashing in my mind, the Public Service Workers Trust. John Ebrissino promised them last year, and they promised them again the same thing. And I know here nothing happened about it yet.
But you still calculating. You calculate groceries and a thing, man. So no, not
really.
happy.
Which grocery?
Well, no get groceries and things, Joe. And don't know sign up for $150 worth of groceries and somewhere. They do it the other day again.
No man,
you not going again?
No,
miss out.
Me get that Christmas and me got one medical thing. But then
me give up on that. But that
I find. They got one farm. Somebody may send it to me, you know. I probably lost it already. But where you, the bottom, they got one thing that, you know, I say nothing negative and a whole lot of craziness. And I say, but where they going with this? They got one farm where they send out, maybe a month ago. And Carla, if you listen to me, you could send it to me again. And then one other thing, the other day I gone by credit union. And then they give me
the public sector, that I all you answer about the public sector workers just?
Well, the public sector workers just you know collect nothing. All the money, big salary, then people they get paid. Somebody, one good friend of mine had sent me a financial statement. And boy, I might wonder if I lost that because some of the things you get, you look here, you upset you so much that you never want to see it. But they had written off $100 and something thousand in a loans to some union. I wonder if I could find it. Let me see. But the public service, that time by, and I'll tell you something, they're at an age where, cause them, that I'm in 1995, 96, and it was the UDP under the late Dr. Manuel Esquivel that he had given the shares from BTL. And I remember one time we may work that thing up and they had over $11 million in the thing. And then they got a court, and then they did back the court. Boy, can see if I could find it. But the Public Service Workers Trust, by nothing. And this a time when people need a little help. People that need a little help, boy, but because well, I hold this, boy. No, boy, I no got it. I lost it. No, I lose it. One of my old work colleague from cooperative me sent it for me. But there was $120 something thousand that they had written off.
I got money.
Yeah.
The loan to a union, which union?
I can't remember. I don't remember. And I don't want to say anything about it. But I know I had it.
BNTU, PSU,
some union members.
What the union
because
members?
you remember
not
one
a union.
Time, no, union members. You remember they had said that the money was supposed to use for project, and then they give union members loans and so. They wrote off $128,000 in those loans that were uncollectible, or they said were uncollectible. Right? Because you remember the Megana quote, and then they had said that the trust, the settlers, that it wasn't the unions, the cars, and then the beneficiaries were those persons whose increments were frozen during the 95, 96. And it wasn't the union, it was the government who was the, what do we call it then, boy? Anyway, and the thing was unenforceable, and they were supposed to collect back all the monies, and that they had expended and put it back in the fund, but then they got a court again. There's still a group of retired public officers who are trying to get the court to decide that give the people, the beneficiaries, the money in cash. But why the trustees don't want to do that at all? Because life good. Life is good. Life good, boy. They get big pay. When you go to the place, there are a lot of things there. Now, for you, money, they handle you, boy, they handle you bad. But from time to time, like Christmas, I know last Christmas, they had given out what, $150, and you could go they had a number of stores where you could go, and you get $150 grocery. And then recently, I know I saw a thing with a medical, something with medical attention. But they had one farm where I want to get the farm back. But Johnny had promised twice that because the union and the people that were going out there the other day going to demonstrate in front of the National Assembly, which they had done 1 year ago, and the same thing Johnny promised them. 1 year ago, he promised them just a few months ago. Wait, no. Make I get this.
Anyway, time for God, Joe.
Yeah.
The Matalmas Kitchen is open today and every day, 2070340. Then excellent chicken at excellent prices. Check out Martin in the Michael Finnegan Market, booth number 15. got chicken for a plate, pocket, and pot size. Then the best way to order food, download the Chonsan app. They deliver. You can pick up at their location on Kelly Street. Also on Kelly Street, you have Jubilee Hotel, a contactless hotel. You go in, you come out, nobody see you, and there's nobody. Special effects for vehicle parts, 610-2011, 610-2038. They deliver countrywide. Just send them a WhatsApp. And they want valuations done. Check out Cecil Jenkins. His number is 631-9220. 631-9220. Then Owners Belize, OWNIRS, Owners Belize. They if you got land for sale, if you got land, if you want to buy land, if you want to find land, get in touch with Owners Belize. Or you can call Alan Kelly at 622-9090. Bronx Butane.
227-2695, 227-382-2615, 1030. Bronx Beauty and Gas at the corner of Mahogany and Mopan Streets, where you get your gas in your gas tank, where you take your money out your pocket if you pay for it. And then you call 2230709 Chongsin Restaurant. 2230709. They'll take your order, they'll tell you when to go pick up your food. You go to 184 Corner North Front Street and Majestic Alley, officially named Pink Sally. You can pick up and enjoy delicious Chinese food. And treat your taste buds, good food, good pizza, Moore's Pizza Grill, 3.5 miles on the Philip Goldston Highway. And remember Moore's Pizza and Pasta at the Newtown Barracks, where you can enjoy that delicious homemade meat pie. And the Sahara Grill, 3.5 miles on the Philip Goldston Highway, where you can enjoy delicious Lebanese food. Yalla a Sahara. Yep. Well, we want to say thanks to all those persons who called us this morning, all those persons who joined in the conversation. And then we have, before we go off, remember, Premier has a delivery service. Yeah, Ronman. He said me a thing there, and boy, I can't.
What's that number?
I don't get it. Yeah, but Premier, our DJ, Premier.
Premier number that's 6362261. 6362261.
You call.
Premier Ronman service.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. We want to say thanks to all those persons who called us this morning, all those persons who joined in the conversation. Thanks for having us in your offices, in your cars, in your homes, in your bedrooms, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, the entire management and staff of Wave Radio and Wave TV, the Guardian newspaper, the UDP Secretariat, we want to bid you a pleasant good morning. Keep it locked on the Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Premier!
Fighting to adjust. We came from West Africa. They divided us. Now we come together. Children of Belize. Fighting to get over colonial disease. Africa gain yabi. Wamagwaru. Balisi gain yabi. Aleyet. Africa gain yabi. Balisi gain yabi. Africa gain yabi. Aleyet. Sarah Homan do henno. Sarah Homan garinago. Sarah Homan do henno. Sarah Homan gionno. Creole and Garifuna together we the one. You speak a different language, wish I could understand. Slave master of me language, took away me tongue. Feed me this broken garbage, this the how I song. That what you do in your master plan. You say that I'm mixed with European. Say that I'm Creole woman. Could be Garifuna, West African. Sarah Homan Luheno. Sarah Homan Garinago. Sarah Homan Luheno. Sarah Homan Giono. Maggie Garinago. Ha Maggie on. Oh, Rallyloon, what I'm reading about. Let's get together, my cousins. It's time. Garinago. For y'all. Let's get together. Wake up.